Hello, hello! Still early days figuring out my model, but we're practicing more with the motion and the voice projection into the microphone. We're also just getting some time spent on doing this on hard pips. Thank you for the New York Times for making so many puzzles for me to talk at. Organizing these just to get a sense of what tiles we have available, what numbers, feels high, and I don't see a ton of 2s or 4s, so we might be usefully limited on those. On the field I see that we have 2 6s, and this is going to be out to the side because we don't have a 6-6 domino available. We have enough 6s, so this is going to be 0s, 1s, or 2s. Either of them work, but I doubt it's going to be 2s because we just don't have that many to throw around. This could be 4 1s, but we have 0s available, so I don't know that it will be. 3 would be ambitious to try and get working. In fact, I would wager we could say that it cannot be that. 3-1 is most likely, or 3-5 up to here, and using a 6. But I don't think I want to. Well, okay, so yeah, if we were considering the use of a 3-3 domino, that still can't go up here because there's no 8 on a single half domino to fill that out. We would need a 0-0-1 remaining over here. These have to be equal, so we would need a 0-6-1-6, say. And then that would leave a 0-5, which would require another 0, which we don't have. If we wanted to do it, yeah, the 6 would have to go there. We need to use both the 0-5 and the 0-6. The 0-6 cannot fit there. 0-6 would have to go there. 0-5 would have to go there. The 1-6 would have to go there. But that still doesn't work, because we would need a 0 to round out the 5. All this to say that we just can't use the 3-3 domino there at all. The 3-5 domino could be there with a 6 partner, but can't go sideways because it would overwhelm the 4. The 3-1 can't go there because there's no 10, but could go here pretty comfortably. Just meaning that we're down to 2 different dominoes instead of 3 different dominoes that could fit in the 3 cell. Not a very useful proof out, but I wanted to talk through it for the practice. Words, okay. I'm tempted to say the 6-6 and the 6-5 here are useful limitations, but I don't know. With how many cells border them, I don't know that we're going to be able to place any of those right off. This 2 could be a 1-1, could be a 0-2. We're down to only 2 0s and only 2 2s. 3 2s. Apologies. Okay. So maybe. Yeah, we could get a 0-5 in there. Border's just fine. We can say that this is not for 1s. No, well, okay, we do have a 1-1 available. I was gonna say that we don't, any 1 here that sticks out couldn't be the same domino twice, because dominoes don't repeat. But if it was 4 1s, the 1-1 would have to be there. This would need to be a 1-2 or a 1-5. This would be maybe a 1-3, maybe a 1-5. sorry, 1, 2, 1, 3 would both work there. Let's go ahead and say, do our addition trick. 9, 4, 2, going with things I need to fill. Skip the equals, 12, 6 and 11. Skip another equals, 5, 3 and 4. Minus, and then now counting out the numbers on the dominoes. 5 minus 6 minus 4 minus 8. Minus 2 minus 8. Minus 7 minus 6. 3, 10, 6, and another type of 6 gives us the total extra, well, negative total extra that we will need. So 15 points, not accounted for explicitly in here. So 15 points that we need to fit in these equals and these equals. And so average of 3. But we don't have that many 3s. So they're not all 3s, I'd say. That could tell us something interesting, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say that that is indeed interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4 3s. So we can't have all 5 of them be 3s. And in order to balance them not being 3s, we're going to have to... Let me count through this real quick, because if this is 3 4s, right, then that's 12. And that leaves 3 other points unaccounted for. There's no greater than, no less than, so it has to be exactly in here. You can't fit an odd number of points into a two-cell equal group. So you can't fit 1.5 and 1.5. So these aren't 3 4s. Neither are they 3 2s, I would wager, because then you'd need 3. 3 2s is 6. 6 from 15 is 9. 4.5, 4.5 doesn't work again. Yeah. So this is 3 1s or 3 5s. If it's 3 1s, then that would need to be 12 to make up the 15. And we know that this is not a 6-6. We don't have a 6-6 domino to throw around. Frankly, all the 6s are already accounted for in the 1 that goes in the 11 and the 2 that goes in the 12. So this isn't 3 1s. This has to be 3 5s. That's a useful result. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 5s available on the field. 3 of them are here. 1 of them goes in here. The other one somewhere, probably in the 9. Yeah, because we don't have a 6 available, so it's going to be in the 9 as a 5 4. Also, this means this is our 2 zeros. That is excellent to know. Can we say that? Yeah, it can't be there. We can't throw the 0 6 over here because the 0 needs to be in here. And if we do it this, or facing any other way, this, yeah, no. Okay, so that has to be 0. The 0 5 almost certainly, yes, needs to be because it can't fit in there. Okay, and then this needs to be a 6 something. We have a 6 1 or a 6 2 available. Both of them fit in there for now. So we'll hold off placing, and then the other one goes in here somewhere. That's a good start. I do like when the counting trick helps resolve something of interest. We have a 5 4. Oh, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5s remaining, right? One of them has to be in the 9, one of them has to be in the 11, 2 of them has to go here. Oh, because these border, we still can't be sure if it's that 5 5 or if it's this 5 5. If it was that 5 5, then Yeah. Let's test if it positionally can be this 5-5, because then we would need either a 6-1 or a 6-2 to be coming up from this. We don't have a 6-3 to go down from the blue into the orange. In terms of where other dominoes go, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, yeah. That would leave our 3 stranded as half a domino that can't connect to anything else. So that's not our 5-5. This is with certainty where the 5-5 domino goes. And then the 5-3 and the 5-1 are kind of lingering. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Either out to the 3 or up to the 5 or 6. If it's up to the 5, it would be a 1-5 probably. Yeah, both of our zeros got used, so this is 4 1s. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Yep. We can say that already. Could be a 1-3, could be a 1-5, or a 1-6. Oh, so many options. This one has to be a 1 something. So looking at our 2 options down, 6-1 or 6-2, do we have a 4-1? No. Do we have a 3-1? Yes. So this is that. This is this. In order to hit the 1 here while getting the 6 there. Good. We could do a 1-6 and a 5-3. We can't do a 1-5 because there's no 6-3. And we lost our 1-3. So I think we can place this now. That's not the one. Yeah, that. Okay. Now the 5 and 4 have to end up in the 9. How are we making a 4? 2-2 or 3-1? Can't get it done with a 3-1. Because, yeah, if this is a 5 sticking out, that's our 1. The only remaining 3 is a 3-3, and that would overwhelm the 2. So it's not that. It is a 4-2 sticking out that we complete the 4 with another 2. This is going to be a 1. Goes into the 5, and then our 3-3 for 6. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. I like that. Every motion was certain, and the start with the counting is probably my second favorite trick. My favorite was the enormous, ridiculous Excel sheet that I made, but I didn't actually solve the puzzle using that Excel sheet. It was just demonstrative. I would like to do one where I actually then use the Excel sheet to illuminate and change colors as we go. Because I am a nerd, yes. That'll do for today, and I'm gonna read back and then post. Okay, bye. Thank you.